Occult Zevism highlights a threefold system, often depicted as a triskelion, that reflects humanity's path to genuine fulfillment. Unlike a simple linear journey, these three domains of existence overlap and reinforce one another. Understanding them provides a philosophical framework for true growth and integration. The first domain concerning the soul. Far from being an abstract concept, the soul must be consciously nurtured, developed, and refined. Occult practices, purificatory and power meditation, ritual, transcendental meditations offer the tools for this process. Through them, one confronts personal limitations, past traumas, and inner stagnation, cleansing, empowering, and evolution as a being. This domain emphasizes self-discovery and self-correction. The soul must be built, and as the soul evolves, it naturally aligns with higher truths, forming the bedrock upon which all other endeavors stand. The second domain centers on the material world. Far from dismissing practical concerns, occult Zevism spirituality insists that individuals engage with society, pursuing careers, forming families, and contributing to civilization. This is the life path that all other systems, including religions, fail to define correctly to humanity. Mundane life is not seen as a distraction, but as the path of soul expression, manifestation of life, which is meant to be lived. Experience and growth can also only happen by material anchoring. Each action in the world becomes an extension of the soul's integrity. This domain is subject to both practical laws and the same cosmic order that governs spiritual pursuits. Balancing these forces, merging spiritual responsibility with material achievement, is crucial for true fulfillment. At the lowest tier of magic application, Iamblichus speaks of the goēs, individuals who rely on techniques of goeteia, often translated as sorcery or low magic. These practices revolve around manipulating the material plane, seeking personal gain, worldly power, or quick results. Their methods might involve conjurations, curses, and spells frequently driven by ego or darker impulses to what pertains the masses. From a Neoplatonic perspective, this level of magic lacks true spiritual depth. However, this level of magic must be known, applied and overcame as a true Zevist, must be practiced. The mouse of Apollo is a symbol of this level, which has essence in the ancient Greek root, mice, birthing and leading into the revelation, that one to be initiated into mysteries, into the Mysterion, one has to undergo the first level of magic. The mouse is also considered as earth dwellers, which defines this material plane. We must first understand to be initiated into the higher planes, Mio, to close the eyes or lips, leading to the idea of remaining silent, being initiated, or concealing knowledge from the uninitiated. The third domain addresses transcendence, the integration of soul work and worldly engagement into something greater. Here, alchemical transformation merges with real-life application, creating the conditions for profound spiritual authority and universe insight. Transcendence is not an escape from life. Rather, it is the elevation of life to a heightened state of awareness and use of specific meditations to bring under awareness the domains of mind that deal with true spirituality. As one masters the interplay between inner evolution and material success, the gates to higher realities gradually open. The result is a unified existence in which spiritual knowledge directly informs everyday living, ultimately becoming fulfilled. Here we find the level of magos as true magic, which is aimed at bettering oneself and others via spells, and magic for the benefit of a greater whole than yourself and the ultimate level of theoria, or divine work. This is not magic in the conventional sense, but a holy communion, a process of uniting one's soul with the divine through ritual, philosophy, and virtue. Here, the practitioner is no longer casting spells to manipulate outcomes. Instead, they are transforming themselves into a fit vessel for higher realities. Prayer, sacrifice, and sacred rituals become means of internal purification. The goal being henosis, mystical union with the gods. In this state, the theorgos is not merely using divine power, they are participating in it, guided by virtuous living and genuine reverence. Theurgia represents the peak of spiritual aspiration, where the boundary between mortal and divine fades, and knowledge becomes direct gnosis, an experiential realization of God's truth. These three domains, soul, world, and transcendence, form a single, dynamic system. Occult Zevism upholds the importance of each, leading to a more enlightened, purposeful life. By acknowledging and cultivating all three, practitioners discover a path that satisfies both practical needs and higher aspirations, illustrating that true human potential extends well beyond modern enemy religious dogmas.